Welcome back to another video and happy 626. Today we are headed to Pin HQ. They're having a pin trading event slash a pin launch event today from 3 to 8, I think. It's about 5:30 right now, so we had better get going. But first I want to show you everything that we're taking with us. We're not really looking for anything in particular. I'll show you a set that we're working on. I'll show you all of our traders, and then we'll head over there. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you know that I'm working on this Jungle Cruise set. I have had no luck. These are all pretty much our original pins that we pulled from boxes. I have swapped some duplicates for other duplicates to help other people out, but I have not found a single piece that I need for this, so hopefully we'll find a piece or two for this puzzle at the pin event. Other than that, though, we're just looking for cool pins pretty much. Here are all of my common-ish traders, nothing too crazy in here. And then these are my wife's common-ish traders. Pretty standard stuff there. And then these are the better pins that we have. Still nothing too incredible here, but got some D23s, some, hard to... Sorry, my cat. I wanted to look too. But, yeah, nothing too incredible, but some better stuff here. And then just a few on the back as well. Might be even some duplicates from what's on the front, but this is everything we're taking. Wish us luck. All right, well, truthfully, this is kind of why we haven't been to a Pin HQ event before, because it's a small place with a small parking lot. Let's see if we can find something. Oh, and it's also raining, if you couldn't tell. So these are the new pins, and I think you have to buy a token, and then there's like a little machine, and you get one, but I'm trying to find out how you do that. All right, we got the token, 38 something, 39, I don't know. Now we just have to find the machine. That's part 2, but pretty exciting.
So we're gonna trade our Waffle Donald for the Aristocrat spin. Perfect, thank you.
All right, here we go. I heard it's busy back here. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So I found the machine. Let's do this. I don't know which one I like more. Maybe this one? That one's pretty cool.
I like that one.
Okay. Well then.
I'll be happy with that one.
Okay.
Or that one.
Let's get those then. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you have a purple one for trade if you don't get it?
Oh, okay.
Which one were you wanting?
I really wanted to get Slugger.
Oh, okay. Wow, super cool packaging.
Let you open it.
Okay, here we go. How do you, oh, okay, there it is. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so this
That's
is
what I'm hoping for.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
So hopefully you got her baseball one.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be great. Let's go.
I do have 2 more tokens, but so
Okay.
you know, we're chilling.
Sweet. What do we get? We got... Oh, cool. Very cool.
Some pins. That's cute.
Wow. Whoa. That's pretty sweet. All right, found some Space Mountain. I've not seen these before. Really cool. That one, I think Space Mountain is her dress. We're on this side of the room now, and we've seen like 2 people's books. It's very busy. Very busy.
All pirates, and then a crossover between me and Dylan. Pooh Bear Pirate. This is one of our pins that we're missing for the Jungle Cruise set. So So we're gonna see if we can make a trade for that.
All right, we're trading away Chippendale for Cusco and our snake.
Yay!
All right, we're trading away Lilo and Stitch for Winnie the Pooh. Super cute.
Thank you.
All right, we're trading away the Slider Hercules for the Reflections Hercules. Super cool trade.
Yay! I've been looking for this one for a while. This one came up again.
Oh wow, I've not seen that
I really like that one. Put that one to the side here. Yeah, because I might want to trade for that one.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Just a few more.
Yep. What's there?
I've been looking at that pin for a while and really like debating if I want to buy it. Thank God I haven't bought it.
It's cute.
That is cute.
I know somebody else is gonna buy it. Yeah. I mean, I got a pin event coming up. Oh, pass it
You get this pin, but it has all of the other 11, every single one. My wife just likes Lady and the
that's
Tramp, so
amazing.
she took Lady and the Tramp. But all of these,
I love that. Well, thank you for showing me.
no problem.
Finally, we see a D23 villain here, and then we also see the one that we're missing, but I know that's going to be super hard, but we'll see.
All right, so we're trading Space Mountain for our D23 villain, and then we also swapped our Stitch pin for that one.
Thank you.
Now we can breathe again. It's so much emptier up here than it is back there. It's so much cooler, too. I don't remember seeing this, but what a genius idea. Turn your pins into magnets. There. Alright, it's a little over budget. It's $175, but look at this cool Stitch pin. Badness level. And it looks like you can adjust it. Alright, we are home now, and we had a wonderful time at the pin trading event. It was our first one at Pin HQ, and the venue was not bad. It was a little small, a little hot, a little crowded, but you know, that's pretty much been every pin event that we've been to, so no complaints there. I'm going to show you again everything that we traded for. It was a small but mighty night of pin trading, so let's see what we got. So, first off, we are one piece closer to finishing this Jungle Cruise map. We found someone who had quite a few pieces. Unfortunately, you know, the problem with getting close to finishing a map or a set is that usually, you know, the odds are not in your favor that they're going to be pieces you need. But we did find this one piece, the snake, which is super cool. So now we are just missing the skippers up here and the tiger right here. We've got our two dupes here, so we should be able to do it. And then these are, I think, the only trades that we made tonight, but a pretty decent haul. Pin events, usually we just try to go for like higher tier pins versus more pins, but we got our D23 villain, which is really cool. I'm not a huge fan of this villain like himself, but I do love his pin. This is a super cool pin. So yeah, one more on the list. So I think we've only got about 100 left of those to find. And then we traded a Hercules slider pin for this Hercules Reflections pin, which is super awesome. My wife got this Winnie the Pooh pin. This is the pin that we purchased, and I will say it is a really, really cool pin. I love the way that Stitch looks here. It was a little steep, almost $40 for this pin, and it's, you know, I don't know how to give you scale really, but it's not like a jumbo or anything, or I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool pin, don't get me wrong, but perhaps a little expensive for what it is. And then we got this really cool Cusco pin where he's got the little potion right there. And my wife got this Marie pen, which I believe you can still purchase in the parks, but we traded for it instead of buying it. That's always a plus. But that's it. I know it's not a ton of pins, but it was hard to look around, and we were only there for maybe an hour or so, and we were mostly just there for the vibes to check it out. So I'm happy with our little haul today, and I'm very happy that we went to our first Pin HQ event. It was a blast. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We are so close to 500 subscribers. And just to give you a little peek behind the YouTube curtain, when you get to 500 subscribers, YouTube will give you the option to be monetized, which means you'll start earning pennies a day. So that would help out a ton. We're talking pennies here. So if you can subscribe, I would really, really appreciate it. But that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video.